Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to another episode of Sawfish TV. Today, I'm giving you a tour. Alright, so the last video that you saw of this tank, we were doing the scape and everything, but I went ahead and just went with it. I wanted to get this tank up and running, up and cycled. It's currently cycling. 2 days after adding Dr. Tim's bacteria, I have less ammonia, and we already have nitrite, which means the cycle is on track. I went ahead and got our skimmer in there. This is the Delua Great White GW5 Great White skimmer. It's actually a pretty nice skimmer. I had it going for a while before I put the bacteria in so that I could get some dust and whatnot out, because I didn't even rinse the dry rock in there. I decided to just let the tank do it itself, and I'm really thinking about keeping it bare bottom. I really like it. So piggyback on the last video of the scape, I added little feet to the rock, which are actually the tops of frag plugs. So I snipped off the stems so that it wouldn't be directly on the glass. It would be a more flat structure and not like pointy rocks on the glass. And it also keeps it a little bit elevated so that we can get flow underneath the rock as well. So nothing in here will get trapped. That's why I'm kind of thinking about keeping it bare bottom, just for that fact. I don't know, what do you guys think? Put some comments in the section below in the comment box, let me know what you think of it. Do you like bare bottom, or do you prefer sand? I've always heard that the cycle would take longer with no sand, but 2 days later we're already cycling, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've been adding bacteria every day as well, little bit by little bit. Really impressed with how it looks. It looks really good. Got the random flow generator nozzle up there. Here's a Nero 5. These are crazy. These pump out so much. Right now it's over 3,000 gallons per hour. So yeah, I got more biological filtration coming. I decided to put some underneath the skimmer because it needed to be raised up a bit, because it kept just overflowing with water. Kind of just left that filter pad in there so any of this dust or debris gets caught there before going to the return pump. Also, think about adding maybe a small wave maker in here so that it won't just build up like this sand or dust or whatever down in there. I need to do a cleaning of this sump already. We'll do that post cycle when we do the water change. But yeah, I mean, all in all, everything's working pretty good. What I need to do next is start putting all the equipment up, get that situated. So I got the BRS dual reactor back there. I'm going to be running Roaphos and charcoal in that, and hook up the chiller. Probably going to move this chair out. Excuse the mess, it's, still in build mode and whatnot. But yeah, I think first things first I need to do is hook up the old Trident, or Apex, and then the Trident. There's the chiller. Yeah, everything on this setup is just temporary for now. It's temporary. It's not how it's going to be forever, I promise. It's going to be, I'm thinking about putting a panel, build a panel to put on the wall instead of drilling it straight into the wall. Maybe have something come out so it stands up, so I can maybe put the calcium reactor behind it, and then to get access maybe do make like a door type deal. That'd be kind of neat. It'd be fun to make too. The old trusty Lowe's auto top off bucket. Cube's doing good. Stay tuned for a video on that 6 months update, if you're following that. But yeah, all in all, I mean, this tank is it's moving in the groove, and we're cycling. Got the Inkbird controller hooked up to the Phoenix heater, which also has a controller, but controllers like to fail, so if this one fails, at least the Inkbird can catch it. And if the Inkbird fails, then this one can catch it. Redundancy is key in a lot of things with reefing. It's a 200-watt heater as well. Does the job. I'm gonna do some wire management. I'm kind of thinking about putting the Nero 5 on the back wall because I have two of them. So I'm thinking about putting it on the back wall and have it push out and like over or whatever, and then have the other one back here, and it would just clash. They would just collide and clash in the middle and make some pretty good waves, I think, especially with the random flow generator up there. It would all just mix and just go crazy. And it's perfect for SPS, which is what we want. That's another reason why I don't think I want to put sand in here, because I don't want to have a sandstorm all the time. Right now you can see where the dead spot is because the accumulation of all the rock dust and cement that just came off. All in all, man, this tank is coming together. I'm pretty excited to get some life in here. And for fish ideas, I'm thinking like 4 Reef chromies, blue-green chromies, you know, the cheaper ones. That way they can have, you know, they can school a little bit in there. Also thinking about maybe like zebra barred dartfish or something similar. I just want some schooling fish in here. Actually, help me out. And if you know of any good schooling fish that are peaceful and nobody will fight, comment down below and let me know, and I'll check it out, because my goal is I want some schooling fish. So I was thinking blue-green Reef chromies, nothing crazy. I'm also thinking about possibly get a pair of mandarin gobies after I get a pod population going. That'd be pretty fun, pretty cool to see. Yeah, this tank is coming together. I really like it. I'm also going to be getting some type of paneling to put in front of this, so that when you're sitting on the couch in the studio like I'm doing right now, I'm sitting on the couch, you don't see nothing but equipment down there. You can just enjoy the tank. So I'm thinking about finding some paneling maybe at Home Depot or whatnot, Lowe's, and seal it, and then get some magnets and glue them on there. And since this tank stand is metal, it'll just stick to it because, you know, magnets like metal. So if you got any questions on this build, or if you want to see something else, let me know. I will give an in-depth review of this DeLua Great White skimmer once I have it broken in and used it for a month or two maybe, so I can give a good and accurate review, because right now it's not really being used. As for this return pump, this Jabo DCP 4000, it's super quiet. I don't even hear it. So quiet. All in all, I'm very pleased with this build and how it's going so far. My first ever fish tank build like this, and damn proud of myself. So yeah. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this little update on the tank video, because I know I miss out a lot of stuff like setting it up. There's actually salt in there too. I did little by little each day to get our salinity of 1.023, but I think next water change, or the first water change, we'll try and get it to 1.024. That's the number I like, because there's, you know, a bit of a buffer room. Well guys, hit that like button if you liked it, hit the subscribe button if you really liked it, and Saltfish TV out.